My name is Pitchaya Suwannarut. Today I'm present my essay about why Korean TV series are successful in Asia. In recent years, Korean is popular around the world, such as culture, traditional television drama, and music K-pop. It has become popular especially in Asia. Nowadays, many people know about Korean entertainment, particularly teenagers. They always watch Korean TV series, listen to K-pop music, and imitate fashion icons or idols, frequently called Korean web or Hangul. It is popularity of South Korea in Asia. So, casting, screenplay, and advertisement are three main agents contributing Korean TV series to be successful in Asia. The first reason is sticky casting. They cast actors and actresses who have a lot of talent, potential, charming, and responsibility for good performance, and finding indigenous characters to be in the Korean TV series. Their Korean stars are very different from the actors and actresses in Thailand because most of Thai stars have people who are an entertainment society help them to become stars. Good screenplay is the second thing which makes Korean TV series successful. The writer will research our story before writing to the screenplay. Then, the writer and producer work as a team. They will check the details scrupulously in the pre-production and post-production. Last reason, Korean TV series have a good advertising. Korean TV series use international exhibition to promote the series. Part of exhibition expense will be supported by Korean government. Moreover, they use commercial and social network to invite idols or fashion icons from other countries join the part of Korean TV series. In conclusion, casting, screenplay, and advertisement are a big factor contributing Korean TV series to be the most popular in Asia, called successful. It has a huge demand in the global market of entertainment.
Hi everyone, today I will show you the differences between baking soda and baking powder. First, baking soda and baking powder are different in the ingredients. Baking soda has only one ingredient, which is sodium bicarbonate. Sodium bicarbonate is the white powder, and it is the base that reacts with acids such as yogurt, vinegar, and milk. For the baking powder has more ingredients that are a mix of carbonate or bicarbonate and a weak acid. In order to create the gas bubble, baking powder needs the water and the heat to create the gas bubble. Unlike baking soda, which has only one kind, baking powder has more one type, single-acting baking powder and double-acting baking powder. For the single-acting baking powder, it will react as soon as it mixes with water base. But if you leave the batter for too long, the gas bubble in the batter will fly away. For the double-acting, it will create a gas bubble when mixing with the water, but most of the rising occurs when it heats in the oven. Baking soda and baking powder are used in baking differently. Because of containing the base like sodium bicarbonate, baking soda needs the recipe containing the acid ingredients such as yogurt, vinegar, and milk to react with to form the bubble of gas. Most of baking soda are used for baking the cookie and quick bread. Unlike baking soda, baking powder needs the recipe containing neutral ingredients like milk to react with. It commonly found in cake and muffin recipe because baking powder contains both of acid and base, so it needs only the heat to form up the bubble gas. For the last, nutrition information can be shown differences between baking soda and baking powder. Evaluating by 100 grams of baking soda and baking powder. Baking soda has 0 of calories and carbohydrates, while baking powder had 53 of calories and 28 of carbohydrates. Because of containing only one ingredient, which is sodium bicarbonate, which has no nutrient value, baking soda is a good rising ingredient for baking and cooking diet dish or diet sweet. On the other hand, baking powder contains some carbohydrates, came from starch, so it has nutritive value like calorie and carbohydrate. Thank you for watching.
After lecturing about Korean TV series and baking things, surely this is the third topic of the research. And before we start the topic, I want to ask you some questions. Do you like it? Do you like reading books? If both things are your favorite, then be prepared, because this topic here is about children's literature. As Henry David said, books are the treasure well of the world and the fit inheritance of generations and nations. So in other words, story narrated through books or literature contribute people to be wise and creative. Dickless also reported that reading fictional literature could lead to the better procedure of processing information generally, including those of creativity. And here is one more research from Goodwin. He demonstrated that once children can read to themselves, the quality of the book they read will have direct influence over their motivation to read and an impact upon the future as readers. If the kid read a bad book, they might behave themselves bad following the book. Before you pick a book for your children, you must be well determined. Many books of literature can be considered as children's literatures by analyzing 3 factors here. 1. Character. 2. Plot. And the last one is theme. Young and supernatural characters usually are protagonists in children's literatures. Center for Disaster Control and Prevention declare that children are 6 to 14 years old of age people. Most of protagonists in children's literatures are also around this age, 6 to 14 years old. It's just easy to understand when children read or hear a story for someone who shares the same age as them. Most Fantastic Four protagonists sometimes have special ability, like flying through the sky, knowing animal languages, being very smart and strong. Peter Pan is one of the best examples for this factor. He is 12 years old, can fly, never growing up. And Alice from the Adventure of Alice in Wonderland also was counted as the example. Though her body was enlarged and shrunk by food she ate, to fap up and scale down her body size is not something that can be found in every story. When kids meet a new friend who is smarter and more standing, they will keep talking about him and give a lot of admiration, said the owner of Maytag & Co. She is a Japanese mom and a blogger. These statements show that the children are likely to worship someone who is near or same their age. They are trying to become a good kid as their hero, and this is why the supernatural 6 to 14 years old characters are one of mark of children's literature. To make kids feel interested, writers create plots with full of imaginations. Since children are still young, they are full of power of imagination. Just having normal situations in literature will not enough to draw their attention. Those young kids love fantasy things. So writers usually look to the things that cannot happen in real life. For example, nobody can discover a spider writing word on its web as Charlotte from Charlotte's Web. Or children will not find a wardrobe that can lead them to the fantastical world like the wardrobe in The Lion, the Witch, and the Wardrobe. Instead that, imagination is very powerful in youth. Just only have tiny impossible events can build up their motivations, and more impossible, even though it had a lot of fantasy things in the literatures. But please be careful, don't choose the fantastic literature that concludes about the violent event, because kids is very sensitive. They will learn the dangerous thing and might follow that thing. It is good to let them enjoy their imagined world, but please beware of the danger that may hit them. Children's literature have purposes of teaching children, so themes are mostly regarding goodness and relationship. The word goodness has a wide meaning, but the main point of this word is about be someone who not make a trouble. Not only goodness themes are widely in young age literature, but also family, friends, or any kind of relationship is a common one. However, the relationship appear in literature for children must be pure love, not sexual love or couple. Even though Romeo and Juliet has a main theme about love, protagonists were young, plot deal with a war between two families. This literature is not counted as children's. The love between the two young noble kids was impure. They loved each other as if they were wife and husband. So look at the adventure of Pinocchio here. This story perfectly fit for this area. It provides a lot of themes and mainly teach kids to not telling lies and love their family. Literature theme may just only a hidden part, but they take an important role to young kids. Children will often clue up like following the theme of the literature they read. And let me make a conclusion here. A literature that has same age as the reader character, around 6 to 14 years old, has an interesting story and main purposes are the literature for children. The purpose of doing this topic is about to tell everyone that choosing literature for kids, parents, or the buyer or anyone need to choose it carefully because children will be an important power which contribute to the better world. In another word, the future is on your hands. If you give them a good thing, they will become good. But if you give them the bad thing, can you predict what will happen?
Alcohol may be man's worst enemy, but the Bible says, love your enemy. This quote was said by Frank Sinatra. This essay is not about religion, opinion, or any belief, but it is about the invisible truth behind something that people always blame on it. Wise men can get more benefits from enemy than fools get from their friends. 2. In hostile alcohol. By seeking deeply, people will explore that alcohol is not as harmful as they have known. Many research prove that it has many benefits. Again, the old long belief which always tell that it contains nothing except the worst. Though most people die from alcohol, they die because of alcoholism, because everything which is too much is always not good for human body. So, drinking alcohol is like an art, mysterious and exquisite, and also benefits in many ways, but mainly at 3 aspects. reducing some diseases, preventing health risks, and lengthening life. Do you know that there are some diseases that can be reduced by alcohol? Don't be amazed at this issue, although it might sound unbelievable, but it is true. According to the Bill Health Causes of Death Summary tables, the total of deaths from heart disease is 17.3 million a year. And this is like an alarming number that people could be serious and find a way to decrease it less. The suggestions of many ways is moderate alcohol consumption like wine and vodka that are heart friendly. Alcohol is also proof that it can burn fat cells and lose weight, which means alcohol can manage obesity. A study from Oregon State University revealed that a glass of less wine can help people with weight loss efforts. A chemical called ellagic acid, which can found in dark red grapes in less wine, slows down the growth of fat cells and stops new cells from being created. And that's not all. Alcohol reduces and prevents colds and also helps a sore throat. When you feel unwell, try to drink whiskey mixed with warm water and honey. It will make you feel better and temporarily relieve your sore throat. Not just only reducing, preventing health risks is one of greatest benefits in alcohol. Human body is too fragile like a glass of wine, breakable and unsafe. That's why we need some protection. The medical journal proves that alcohol can prevent the risk of memory losing and help to protect brain and boost memory. The study showed that the benefits of social drinking, not alcoholic, apply to all forms of dementia. Both light and moderate drinking provide similar benefits. This benefit is seen in both men and women, although the amount and pattern of drinking are different between two sexes. And the third benefit, if you are one who wants to live longer, definitely alcohol can lengthen your life. This may sound ridiculous and hilarious because people always know for their entire lives that alcohol shortens lives and kills humans. But alcohol strengthens bone and soothes some muscles. Beer contains high source of silicone content which increases in bone density. By consuming 1 or 2 glasses of beer per day, drinkers will get the benefits. And those who drink alcohol in a truly moderate consumption can be beneficial with a healthy heart and good cholesterol. And when you have strong bones, tight muscles, and your heart and cholesterol are good, what else do you need more? Having a strong health is such a great gift that humans could ask for. Drinking occasionally could add a few years to your life. A study by the Catholic University reports that drinking less than 4 or 2 drinks per day for men and women could reduce the risk of death by 18%. And can you notice that happy people always live their life long? And alcohol is good humor, which can make people feel relaxed and happier. People drink alcohol because they need to be relaxed. And life is always better when you have friends. Living alone isn't what humans can do. According to the new study, moderate drinkers have more friends and higher quality of friend support than abstainers. Consuming moderate of alcohol can help people to easily develop and maintain relationships. Needing some good laughs? Drink 1 glass of alcohol before bed. Feel stressful? A glass of wine or beer will relax your mind. So, with all reasons, does that still sound impossible to be heard that alcohol can lengthen your life? Because of these benefits that are inside alcohol, reducing some diseases, preventing health risks, and lengthening life, it's time for people to reconsider about alcohol. Don't judge or misunderstand it before you haven't even tried. Drinking alcohol can be beneficial if you know how to truly consume it. Here, as I speak now, I always suggest people should drink alcohol in moderate consumption. Low to light is still fine, but heavy drinking is not suggested. Because there are huge differences between the words alcohol and alcoholism. To drink for your life, drink it like an art, not drink it hard. And in that way, you can gain many benefits in the thing that you have never expected any benefit from. So, ladies and gentlemen, open your mind and change your perspective well. Grab a glass of wine or water and see how far your life can go. And don't forget that if you drink, always keep it moderate.